Okay, now we're going to finish taking out the background color here. Now if you right click on it, you'll remove these gray, because we're still on the white background and we're using our paint can using the right mouse button. That will take all this gray out of here, turn it to white. Now, with all this fun stuff, we're just coming up with something. It's something you can do. It's very simple. This isn't any, this isn't rocket science. It's very basic skills to learn how to use the paint program. But in the process of doing this, practicing it, and learning your paint program, you're also coming up with some very valuable skills on how to navigate through Windows and navigate through other programs. Most of your shortcuts, most of your tools that you can use here in this program and in other programs are very universal in other Windows applications. So this is a very applicable lesson for you to have and to know. So now let's go ahead and save this. Okay. We're going to change this to a bitmap. You can layer many things. Now, we've saved this as well. Let's go to another new paint window. Let's quickly make another gradient. This time let's go with something a little bit darker. Okay, let's resize here down to 100. Let's just go with something really quick here. Okay, let's go with spray can. Now you again push the control button into plus. This will change the palette color. Let's go ahead and do a dark gray, do a lighter gray, do a pink, do a green. Let's just have a little fun here. Let's do a little blue, a little dark blue, and let's throw a little purple at either end. Now let's go ahead, again save this for custom palette. Again, save your work as you go, because you may want to come back. You may like the effect that you get, you may not, but it's better to save it, because if you don't save it, you may not be able to reduplicate it later if you find a use for it. So let's go ahead and put in gradient 2 random. Okay, save it as a random gradient. Go up here, resize. Go down to 1%, click on image, resize, 500% 4 times, and this will put us back into the size range that we want. And now we're coming up with some really pretty pastel colors here. I like this. Let's go ahead and go 500 again. Now we're going to trim off the edge here by going to attributes, changing your height back down to 600. Now the other reason you go with 800 by 600 is this makes it relatively easy to layer your paintings, because the painting size is all the same. So when you layer things on top of each other, it comes out even. Okay, now let's go ahead, save this as, because we got it all pretty now. Let's go ahead and go with pastel gradient. Now, we've got this one open, and we want to do some fun things. So let's go back here to our letters. Oh, well, we've got our letters here, and everything's white. So that's a good thing to have, because now we can take this. We can select it all by right-clicking, and you can copy this whole thing down, and we'll go back down here to the new pastel gradient that we made. Click on the transparent color. Now remember, the white's going to allow this background to bleed through for us. So when you paste it, here's what you come up with. Now you notice when you move it around on the palette, some of the letters will actually disappear, some will show up. Okay, if you don't like that effect, what you can do is go back in, open another paint window, and we can pick something fun like, green, paint it here, and we can select again, put on your transparent color and paste, and this is what you'll come up with. There's nothing to stop you, nothing to limit you except your imagination. Now, if you have any questions, any comments, or would like further instructions on how to do these kind of things, or even help with your lessons, I'd be happy to walk alongside you. And you can find me at, let's see here, how quick am I at doing this? Let's see. Let's see what we get here. How do I do this? Now, we do want to change our coloring here. Let's go with a nice hot red. You can always go in here, do wonderful things. You can select it, grab it, move it on around, twist and shout, dance it about. Now, why did the background turn white suddenly? Because that was our background color. If I go back up here, paint it, foreground color, transfer this to our background color and our white. I can then select it with your background color of green. As you move it around, it's not going to turn white on you. These are just simple little tricks that you learn as you practice with paint. Please keep learning. Please keep having fun. Go to my channel, rate these videos, and if you do have questions, please contact me. Just send me an email, ask me questions, or comment on the videos. And good luck and have fun painting and learning how to use Windows. Have a good day.